What if all humans disappeared overnight forever? Imagine going to sleep one night, and when the sun rises, humanity is gone. 8 billion people vanish without a sound, without a trace. No warning, no explanation, just silence. What happens to our planet without us? In the first hours, the world freezes in place. Cars stop mid-traffic, some still running until fuel runs out. Airplanes on autopilot continue for hours before falling into oceans or fields. Trains halt on empty tracks. Elevators dangle between floors. For a short while, lights still glow, computers still hum, and factories still operate. But without human hands, these systems collapse quickly. Within 48 hours, most of the world is dark. In homes, pets bark and meow for owners who never return. Some break free, others starve. Farm animals struggle without feeding, while wild species begin to roam into empty spaces. The great silence has begun. The first week's garbage piles up in cities. Refrigerators rot, supermarkets become playgrounds for rats and insects. The smell of decay spreads, but nature wastes no time. With no exhaust from cars, no smoke from factories, the air clears. Skies over Beijing, Delhi, and Los Angeles turn blue. Stars reappear where generations hadn't seen them. Birds return to skylines. Animals step cautiously into towns. Deer graze on front lawns. Foxes sneak through alleys. Wolves sniff along highways. The concrete world is no longer ours. The first-year vegetation spreads quickly. Grass breaks through asphalt. Roots tear up sidewalks. Abandoned suburbs grow wild. Dogs form feral packs. Cats become expert hunters. Horses escape stables and form herds. Some domestic species vanish, but others adapt. Power plants fail completely. Nuclear reactors either shut down or melt down, creating radiation zones. Yet life is stubborn. Plants and animals will thrive even in contaminated lands, as they do in Chernobyl today. 10 years later, a decade without humans, nature has invaded. Skyscrapers stand but are cracked and wrapped in vines. Roofs collapse. Windows are gone. Subway systems are lakes. In New York, tunnels fill with water and fish. Paris's metro becomes an underground cavern. Cities are jungles. Wolves hunt in shopping malls. Bears wander gas stations. Owls nest in office towers. Humanity's empire becomes a kingdom of animals. 100 years later, a century passes. Most man-made structures crumble. Steel rusts. Concrete erodes. Roads vanish under trees. Iconic skylines collapse. New York is a forest of broken towers. Dubai is buried in sand. Venice sinks into the sea. Only stone monuments resist. The pyramids still rise from the desert. The Great Wall snakes across mountains. Mount Rushmore still gazes across empty valleys, silent witnesses of a vanished race. 1,000 years later, 1,000 years without humans. Forests cover continents. Deserts shift. Rivers change course. Mountains wear down. No trace of our cities remains above ground. Plastic lies fossilized beneath soil. Nuclear waste stays hidden underground. Above Earth, satellites fall from orbit, burning in the atmosphere one by one. Only a few fragments survive as silent meteors. 10,000 years later, 10 millennia pass. Almost all human achievements are gone. The pyramids may still stand, though eroded. Fragments of stone temples remain. But Earth has moved on. Species have evolved. New predators dominate, old ones vanish. The planet no longer remembers humanity. If intelligent life arises again, it may find our fossils, plastic shards, radioactive layers, eroded ruins, and wonder who we were. The final traces. Some of our creations endure. Mount Rushmore may last millions of years. Voyager probes, carrying golden records of human voices and music, continue drifting through the cosmos. Long after Earth forgets us, the universe may still whisper our name. The lesson. So what if all humans disappeared overnight? The truth, the Earth would not end. It would reset. Skies would clear, forests expand, rivers run free, animals flourish. We like to believe we rule the planet, but the Earth does not need us. We need the Earth. The real question isn't what happens when we vanish, but whether we'll learn to live in balance before that day ever comes.